question comes from Max, who asks, what if Earth had nuclear-powered oceans?
Max, hold on to your beach towel, because this is going to get hot. Literally. Our oceans already cover over 70% of the planet, and they play a huge role in regulating climate, weather, and marine life.
But imagine replacing all that chemical and solar-driven energy with pure nuclear power. Suddenly, the world's oceans are less relaxing blue and more glowing green reactor.
First, let's consider the scale. The total thermal energy of the world's oceans is enormous, about 1.3 times 10 to the 24th joules.
Max, that's enough energy to power every electrical appliance on Earth for billions of years. If we turned that energy into a controlled nuclear reaction, each wave could technically produce more electricity than a city's entire grid. Surfers, beware, your next wipeout might be accompanied by a radiation warning.
So how could nuclear-powered oceans even work? In theory, if we could embed vast networks of fission or fusion reactors throughout the ocean floor, water could serve as both coolant and moderator. Each cubic meter of seawater would become a tiny power plant. Max, think of the Pacific as a giant glowing power strip. But there's a catch. Reactors require control. Unlike hydroelectric dams or wind turbines, nuclear reactions can't just be turned up or down casually. One wrong setting, and your beach day becomes the plot of a sci-fi disaster movie.
Next, consider the marine ecosystem. Ocean temperatures are finely balanced, and sudden nuclear heating could fry plankton, fish, and coral reefs in minutes.
Max, instead of scuba diving among colorful fish, you might end up swimming in thermonuclear soup. Even if the reactions are carefully controlled, the increased background radiation would likely mutate marine life in unexpected and probably terrifying ways.
Jellyfish with glow sticks? Possibly. Sharks that can detect Wi-Fi? Maybe.
Then there's the issue of global climate. Oceans drive weather patterns through currents and heat distribution. Superheating the water would radically alter those currents.
Hurricanes, monsoons, and El Niño events could all intensify. Max, if you thought beach season was unpredictable now, imagine it when every wave could fuel a Category 5 storm. Our climate models would need nuclear-powered calculators just to keep up.
Let's talk energy harvesting. Sure, nuclear-powered oceans could theoretically provide unlimited electricity, but tapping into it safely is a whole other challenge.
Traditional power plants require containment structures, cooling systems, and fail-safes. Now imagine those same fail-safes stretched across millions of square miles of open ocean.
Max, the logistics alone are enough to make even Elon Musk pause. And if a reactor fails, well, tsunamis meet thermonuclear meltdown. Not ideal for vacation photos.
On the flip side, the idea is surprisingly appealing if you ignore the dangers. We could have unlimited power for cities, desalination for deserts, and potentially even controlled ocean heating to prevent ice ages.
Floating cities? Max, they might actually float on nuclear-powered waves, turning the term power surf into a literal lifestyle. But spoiler alert, it's not as simple as plugging in a toaster. Physics, safety, and ethics all say, slow down, buddy.
And let's not forget human behavior. Nuclear oceans would likely spark a global gold rush of scientists, engineers, and possibly pirates. Who knows what you might find in glowing currents? International treaties would have to be rewritten faster than waves crash on the shore. Max, diplomacy would need a life preserver because everyone would want to ride the nuclear wave safely, or at least profit from it.
In conclusion, Max, nuclear-powered oceans are a spectacular thought experiment. They could provide nearly unlimited energy and reshape our world, but the risks are astronomical. Melting ecosystems, supercharged weather, and radiation everywhere.
Realistically, it's one of those fun-to-imagine, impossible-to-implement scenarios. So enjoy your regular, non-radioactive beach day. Maybe stick to solar panels and wind turbines for energy, and leave the oceans as they are. Massive, mysterious, and mercifully cool.
P.S. If you ever see a glowing wave, don't surf it. Seriously. Max, in this scenario, the only thing you want to ride is imagination, not thermonuclear currents.